All right, from the Ask Joe file tonight, we have a question about a long-standing eyesore that you probably pass by quite often. I know I do. We're talking about the River Inn in West Reno. Kim Toulouse, one of our viewers, wrote in asking if we could find out anything about the old River Inn on West 4th. Kim says it's quite an eyesore, and he wants to know, is anything being done to get it cleaned up? Well, here's a look at the property we're talking about. It's been empty for as long as I can remember. Back in the 20s, the property was known as Lawton Hot Springs, and it was quite the happening spot then. Then in the 70s, it was renamed the River Inn. It was purchased for a couple of $1 million by a Bay Area developer in 1979. After that, the history gets a little murky. More big plans surfaced in the early 80s, but those plans fell through. Apparently some of the partners involved either didn't get along or didn't pay their bills, and things went south. Now, there have been some plans since then mentioned, but nothing more than that. So the building just continues to sit empty, still owned by that Bay Area development group. I checked on that today, and it is used by police on occasion for SWAT training, but that's really about it. It's really kind of a shame. It is now fenced off, and there are no current code enforcement violations. So that is the history, and that's pretty much the current story as well. The River Inn sits on city property. It is definitely in the flood zone, sitting so close to the Truckee River, and also the railroad tracks run right along the front of the property, so those could be obstacles to any future development. Now, the city is hoping, as our housing market continues to heat up, that someone will come along and decide to do something with that property, turn it into some type of resort, but right now, nothing, unfortunately, in the pipeline for that property. So thanks to Kim for sending in that question, also to Alex Woodley in the Code Enforcement Department with the city for getting us the information and the update today. If you have any questions you'd like to ask, send me an email at jhart@mynews4.com and just put Ask Joe in the subject line, or reach out on Facebook, and whatever the topic, I'll do my best to track down any answers you are looking for.